Hi, I'm Yaye Kasamali and I'm the English teacher at Gisu'S. We're here at Nyakasero Primary School in Port Portal and we're with the President's Award team.
This is our second day in the Duke of Edinburgh's Awards. So our first day was yesterday. It was kind of really difficult because we had to do everything for ourselves, but we weren't really prepared for that. So it was kind of challenging, but today it was getting kind of easier because we're adapting to the situation.
Yesterday was harder to start the fire and get the food going and get people into their roles, but today we've seen a massive improvement.
So we woke up at around 6, we had to make our own breakfast, then we had to dress up, then we had a 13-kilometer walk for today. We had to walk quite a long distance and we had to climb some very, very high hills and coming down also. It was not easy, but we'll have to get through it because tomorrow is another day that we have to do.
We're making pilau tonight from scratch, and it's been an especially long day because we had to hike about 12 kilometers up and down and all around Port Portal. So they have been doing a really good job and it's been really nice to see.
There are others who are washing the plates, others are setting up their tents, others are preparing their beds.
And a lot of the students here have never experienced having to do this kind of work at home. So for them to come out here and do it together in the middle of nowhere has been amazing to see.
So today we would be cooking. After that we would have some maybe activities, talking, then we'll go back to sleep. Same thing is going to be tomorrow. We'd wake up in the morning, then make our own breakfast, then lunch, which would be packed for your journey. So tomorrow we'll have another long day of walking, but it's worth it.
Today is our third day of the trip.
It's not been easy, but we're surviving. Yesterday we climbed hills, many hills. It was very hard for us, most especially for me because I'm claustrophobic, and going down the hill was the hardest part.
And as you can see, people all tired, feeling cold and all that because it was raining last night.
We don't have much to eat, but we're eating. Here they're preparing porridge, and we made the fire by ourselves.
We don't feel comfortable. We don't have the comfort we have back home. The beds are not that thick to sleep in properly.
We're not being comfortable because for the past days it's been raining a lot, and most of the time you wake up when you're wet or your things are wet, but there's nothing you can do because the sun comes out only at 9 or at 10, so it's that hard.
And but there's one thing we learned from this trip is that teamwork. Like we're sharing our responsibilities. As you can see, some people are making breakfast and some people prepared the firewood before.
And as you can see, I am wet as it was raining before. So what we've been doing, we've been walking up those hills. I think you can see in the background. Yeah, it was a bit scary because it was muddy and we were almost slipping down. Yeah, but it was fine. We managed to walk and we're all okay. Everyone is fine. Yes, so we're hoping to get along very well and continue the next journey.
But we're surviving and we'll make it. I hope we shall. The challenges, there's so many challenges. Sometimes you meet people you don't know, but you get to know them. About teamwork, going down the hill. I was afraid of going down the hill, but my friends helped me to go down the hill most of the time because of my teamwork. I thank Alan for that. And all my teachers everywhere. It's been hard. It's my first time, but yeah, it's good and I would like to come back again.
We went down the Rift Valley. We were not even halfway through and it started raining very heavily. There was nothing we could do. We had to help each other down, hold each other's hands, go down as a team. We were sliding, we were falling, but we still made it through. We got to the bottom, we teamed up again, took a break, and climbed up again. It was so exhausting and it's so cold right now. Everyone's around the fire trying to get heat. And yeah, I don't look as fresh as the first day because we're barely surviving in tents. And
my sister sleeps the other side and I sleep this side. This is where where we try to fit in.
Expeditions are one of the ways that the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award provides for young people to experience practical skills out of their comfort zone. Young people trek out on an adventurous journey covering set minimum distances of say 24 kilometers in 2 days, or 48 kilometers in 3 days, or 80 kilometers in 4 days in a very unfamiliar environment. It takes them out of their comfort zone and exposes them to the reality of life out of their normal households. They trek and live in, they spend their nights in canvas or tents, and then visit places that are far away from their homes. In this particular case, this group of young people has trekked through several terrains in Fort Portal. They've been to the Crater Lakes and walked through the Rift Valley and up into parts of the mountain. It's an experience, and they've cooked their own food, which they don't really do at home. They learn to survive out of, without necessarily getting a lot of support from their parents. It is a non-formal educational activity that empowers them with life skills that will enable them become better and endure and survive in any situation they go into. Because many of them, for example, as mentioned, came here without knowing how to cook. They've been exposed to that. They prepare their own meals, and they plan their own activities, and that is all that the award provides in this particular section of the program. It's a mandatory section, and every young person has to experience it. We believe it empowers young people, and they should live very changed people by the time they get back to their homes.